probably eats a lot of it himself. Can't think straight. So you have to eliminate all refined sugar and go on a keto diet. And everybody knows you do the keto diet for epilepsy. You eat fat, and more fat. You don't even look at food unless it has fat. I don't care if it's butter fat or cheese fat or avocado fat or olive fat or whatever, or grass-fed beef fat. Chicken with the skin on, turkey with the skin on. But that little kid should be on the juice of wild oregano, the edible oil of wild oregano, P73, rub on the feet and shins. I'm not speaking for a company. I'm just telling you. It's just something that's got to be done. Clean out that fungus if that kid's addicted to sugar. Short circuit in the brain. Doesn't hurt to take some crude, raw, unprocessed cannabis extract. That's the safest for the kids, not so much the CBD, but the crude extract. The high terpene raw.
Is that what you have? Do you have that at North American?
Well, they go on the website and look. They're not trying to sell you anything. You just look at everything there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, that's the one that's got the CF initial. That's obviously the best for children. But, I would even look at the one with the oregano in it. I'd look at them both. And, I'd be doing that, and I'd be doing oregano, and I'd be doing high fat.
Mm-hmm. Did they say how old the child was, Gary?
7
years old.
And I'd be doing why not? And I'd be doing black seed oil.
Black seed oil.
Who knows what kind of drugs the kid's on?
Yeah.
All the anti-seizure drugs cause nutritional deficiency, folic acid deficiency. They cause corkscrew damage of the frontal cortex. So I'm not concerned about oil of wild oregano, juice of oregano, or what have you. In fact, I would tell people, if you don't want to get sick, wouldn't that be a good thing? Maybe you want to get sick, I don't know. But you would take it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of crude herb capsules. I love the crude herb as a daily dose.
Mm-hmm.
A shot glass of the oregano essence, once a day, every other day. Couple of drops of oil of oregano twice a day, 5 drops, a couple capsules. When I was on tour, I took 25 gel caps. I have it right here. Oregano P73. Okay, whatever. I took, every day so I wouldn't get sick from all those sick dogs I was seeing. Tuberculosis, fungus, coming out of their ears and out of their nose.
Oh, my.
Bacteria, Lyme disease. I said, I'm not going to get sick. What for?
So you were trying.
Take this stuff.
You were protecting yourself. We have a question about thyroid and yeast. Let's go to Tampa, Florida. Bill, welcome to the show.
First, Doctor, I've seen you lately on PBS and Christian Channel. I've enjoyed you very much.
Oh,
You're very knowledgeable and very open-minded to the truth. I have 2 questions. One about, I'm a physical therapist. I have a question about how to knock down LDL. I get that question almost every day. But my other question is, my observation, is there's just a plethora of high THS lately, thyroid, especially in women.
Yes.
Do you think it's the endocrine disruptors in the plastic?
Well, it's that, and it's also Fukushima radiation, which is permeating everything and everywhere, and if they're eating fish, of course, and there's a trend now towards fish and away from red meat, and the fish is pretty contaminated, especially in Pacific. But the biggest factor is going to be fungal. These high TSHers, and even the exophthalmic goiter cases where the TSH where the TSH is low and the T3 and T4 are high.
Uh-huh.
So whether it's Hashimoto's, goiter, or if it's hypothyroidism or if it's hyper, you have to kill the fungus. So that's where you'll see, if you pound the juice, the Oregamax, and the oil, you'll see such a change in those individuals even without the iodine. And even think about it, if they're responding to the iodine is a germicide. Iodine's antifungal. So maybe a combination, but yeah.
Dr. Ingham said TSH, that's thyroid-stimulating hormone, that puts everything into action here. So
right, because the thyroid's not responding because the fungus pushes the thyroid so severely. It can't function. And so the TSH, the body's making the TSH from the pituitary to try to drive it into action.
Yeah.
It's not moving.
Right.
You have to clear it out. In Turkey, when the Chernobyl hit, we had the 30 cases that got the cantaloupe goiters, and the only thing the village doctor gave was the oregano juice. Nothing. He diluted it 50% with water, and then it was published in the newspaper. All the goiters disappeared. So it's not just radiation damage, it's radiation-induced fungal growth. When Iowa University studied radiation, they mutated Candida into 95 different mutants just by shooting X-rays at human tissue. So it went from 2 standard types of Candida to 95. That's what we're dealing with. All these fungal forms which are intolerant, or the immune system cannot process. They're suppressing immunological, suppress the endocrine, suppress the thyroid, adrenal, pituitary axis. Clean out the fungus first. Yeah.
Well, you're listening to Dr. Cass Ingram, 877-897-8255. Bill, thank you so much for your comments and recognizing that you saw. Where did you see him, Bill? Where was it?
On the Christian Channel and on PBS. It was just, he's just so knowledgeable. I mean,
I know.
Unfortunately, we've lost a lot of good people in the last few years, and he kind of stands alone now. He's got, I don't want to put an X on him, but I mean, there's not many people that are thinking in the way he's thinking. I mean, that's just so bizarre to say that, but it's true.
There was a time when you had more Cass Ingrams walking the earth. There's been a shift, I don't know why, but a shift away from that way of thinking and talking about things and focusing on these kinds of issues, these pathogenic microorganisms. I don't know why that would move out of conversation. They haven't gone away. By the way, they've been here for millions of years. They're not going anywhere. We'll be right back.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Dr. Cass Ingram's my guest. He wanted to talk about cold and flu, and we've had calls, and people caught Dr. Ingram on PBS and on one of the Christian channels as well. If I could, just indulge me for a second, Dr. Ingram, and I don't need to ingratiate. You've known me a long time, and you've always been kind to me. I have to ask you, how have you sustained your passion for what you do all these years? I know how I have, but I'm interested in you. I mean, I remember you 13 years ago. You haven't changed one whit in terms of your commitment and passion. Why is that?
Enthusiasm is Greek for spirit of God. We can only have life when we have the God factor in our heart and soul and in that energy vortex. We have to give credit to him. He's the source of inspiration. You could read the holy books and see some inspiration about nature. And you know how I got interested? I was reading those books, whether the Quran or Bible, Old Testament, Gospel, whichever you like, and I would see that God is a naturalist. There's this little Quranic phrase, do not corrupt my creation, after I've said it so perfectly. You find some hints of that in the Testament, too. The God, he made the plants, and I got inspired by that. He made the trees, he made the nature for the human benefit, and the animals in his mercy. So to me, to kill, and the idea, thou shalt not kill, to cause the fatality of a person by prescribing a poisonous pharmaceutical that's brought onto the market through fraud. Do you remember what Rosen ended up in prison when he published 10 fake studies for, what was it, that drug that destroyed the joints?
Yeah.
Vioxx.
Vioxx. I remember that.
And they were fake. You see? And pharmaceutical, we know, we are, and you lie. So we have to do what's right for the people.
So you're inspired by a higher calling and order to it all.
I don't know how else to explain it. How could you, like you say, how do you keep that fire in the engine? And also when I see the fraud and the deception, it gets me excited to say we got to set things in a right way.
Well, you do know, and I know you know, that sometimes you get people upset, especially in the establishment. You know that, right?
I don't know who they are, but maybe they exist somewhere.
I know who they are because I hear, but I've never seen you waver in your commitment to what you're doing. I mean,
I already got beat up bad enough anyway.
I know you did. I know you did.
They can't.
I know
nothing left to take.
I know.
So we just have to, know that it's in the higher plan, and because of all that attack me. Because of the attack, I got more excited. Attack some more.
I know.
What is it? I think there was a Jesus statement that like praise the people who hit on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like be grateful.
I see. I know.
You know how iron gets turned into steel by hardened steel. Yeah. Let be hardened. Good.
Let forge
What's going to come down your rut and kick you out?
I know.
I was in a rut. Okay,
listen. I remember, and I won't get into the details on the air, but I know you had your hands full with the government and this and that, and those were dark days. I didn't know what was going to happen to you, and
you hadn't seen me for 6 years.
I didn't see you. I didn't see you hiding her hair of you, and one day, like Lazarus, you rose. You rose from the grave, or like the phoenix from the ashes, and there you are, and now you're back. I know you take a lot of risks in what you say and how you do things. You don't filter much out. So I just wanted the audience to hear that. Guests come on and they're very protected. They'll say things, but they're doing impression management. They're trying to create the best impression. Yeah. I know you're not like that. You're just what people hear and see is what you are, and I know that, and I wanted them to know that.
And I'm a big fan of these different herbs and spices.
Oh, I know you are.
I must tell you the benefit. So many cases, impossible cases I've seen this year, and giving the oil of wild oregano, telling them the juice, the oregano crude herb, and the black seed, oil of black seed. You see, that they're benefiting immensely just from those two things. And those two things are given big mention in even the words of God, let alone the ancients, whether the Greeks, the Romans, Pharaoh,
it's
Babylon. So who's to take it from us? Leave us alone. We want to do a double-blind study. We're going to close the eyes and take whatever God guides us to do, or whoever. If it's the scientists, they guide us to how, black seed has multiplicity of therapeutic benefits, or the oil of wild oregano, we'll investigate that. Leave us alone. We want to try it. It won't. What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly. 877-897-8255. You're listening to Dr. Cass Ingram. He mentions the juice of oregano. That's a product from North American Urban Spice. If you go to NorthAmericanUrbanSpice.com, you'll see it there. Also, the oil of oregano, the Oreganol P73, as it's called. That means something. We'll get into that another day.
You know that village Akhtar said, "What are you doing using oregano oil?" When I was overseas. This is what we use. And he brought out a case of Pepsi bottles with corks, and he made the aromatic essence of wild oregano.
The juice.
Yeah, the juice. And I said, "What's it for?" He says, "Well, it eliminates the diabetes, cancer, and heart disease." I said, "Well, what else do you need?"
Yeah. So it comes from the. I mean, you have the oil, and then you have the
distillate.
The distillate, right?
The distillate water. It's condensed, and no one paid any attention to it except the village people.
Well, you sell it, you have it, you got it, and well I know. We got into.
I know.
It's okay. We did fine, and the audience, I'm better for it. And I know the listener and the viewer is better for it. I listen with great intrigue when you talk about these things. You have, I was telling Gary during the break. I said he has such a command of the discourse, of the vocabulary, of the ideas. I said he's been doing this for so long, and he understands how these things work, and it's good for the audience to hear that. it's good for me to hear it. So thank you so much for your.
We'll talk, my friend. Bye now.
Take care of yourself, Cass. I love you. Dr. Cass Ingram, you can always catch him. You'll see him. He's around. You'll see him on PBS. You'll see him wherever. Christian radio, this radio, our radio here on Let's Talk Nutrition. I've come to, over the years, I come to appreciate him more and more. 13 years ago, when I remember, what did I know doing a radio show? And he came on. I didn't even know who Cass Ingram was. And since then and now, I mean, boy, I'll tell you, it's been a long journey. And I've learned a lot from him. Hope you have too.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and... Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for stopping by. I was sitting here talking to Gary during that long break from that first hour and sharing some of my thoughts and feelings with him in my reaction to Dr. Ingram. In that first hour, he wanted to come on and talk about cold and flu. Then if you go back, everything's archived. If you listen to that first hour and listen to that conversation, I got to tell you this. I've had great professors, and I have some now too. And in my training, I've learned a lot. And I sit there and I listen to him talk about these pathogenic organisms. I can tell you, Dr. Ingram is spot on. When it comes to these pathogenic microorganisms, I mean, I was sitting here, I was marveling at what facility he has in talking about them and understanding what they do, why they do it, what their pathogenic potential is, what their mechanism of action is, and I'm sitting here thinking, yep, that's exactly what I learned in my courses. Exactly. And from traditional, well-trained professors. And, Dr. Ingram's been around a long time. And he does have a tendency, he will get, the establishment in a twist. He doesn't filter. And I've often said to him, you need to be more rhetorically filtered. Get yourself into trouble. And he just uncorks it. And he says, he's an open book. He says what it is for him. But he's on the money. And I pay careful attention when he's talking. Do I agree with him 100% all the time? Not necessarily. But 100% all the time, he, in terms of what these things are, these organisms and what they do, and he's always right. I know because I know, and I know what they are. And when I listen to him, I say, yep, it's textbook. It's like, he is like a textbook, honestly. Well worth to listen to. Go back. Everything's archived. Gary will tell you where to find it.
You can reach us on the internet at letstalknutrition.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Let's Talk Nutrition, where everything is archived and put up there by date and closed captioned. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition. Like us, share us with your friends. And on Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition. Don't forget the number is 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
And you heard me ask him the question. When I first met him 13 years ago on air, Dr. Ingram has not waned one bit in his passion for what he's doing. I find that remarkable. He's my contemporary, almost. I'm a little older than he is, but we're almost contemporaries. And he's still cranking. I mean, he still has the fire and the passion. You can hear it when he comes on the air. If you never had heard him before, you say, "My goodness, that guy's got a lot of energy."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't he?
And every time I catch him on different radio shows and on TV shows, and he's just the same, very passionate about what he does. Very passionate.
And I asked him why. How did he maintain his passion? And he tied it to his belief in a higher order. Nature and what it is, and the higher order that governs all of it. And he feels strongly about plants, about the herbs and the spices. That's not just some gimmick for him. It's not. I'm telling you, I know this guy. I've spent time with him. He has helped me in many ways. And when he says to you that I'm truly interested in herbs and spices, he is, because he knows that those provide a key. As any good herbalist, he's not an herbalist per se. He was a physician. He's trained as a classical physician. But he knows what they can do and what they mean. And he's spot on about them, man. He's spot on, 100%, 100%. So I'm just saying, and I know I'm going on about it because you need to know who you should listen to and what you can trust and who you can't trust and what they're saying. Everybody, he's always been consistent. So I'm glad he's on the show. And when he had to go away for a while because he had issues with the government and this and that, it was a mess. He was in a lot of trouble with them, and he survived. And I'm glad he's back. 6 long years, man, he was gone. But he managed to figure out. He travels all over the world. He's wanting to learn, keeps learning, right? We're going to show those vignettes. You need to... do you have contact with these people there?
No, I do not.
Okay, you need to get a hold of Ted.
Okay.
And I'll give you the email address, and I have Cass's email, and because we want to show these vignettes. They have film of him in Sri Lanka on Cinnamon Mountain. That's what it's called. They were harvesting the cinnamon, and he says that's the purest cinnamon from Sri Lanka.
Doesn't cinnamon have a impact on blood sugar levels?
Absolutely.
So that's true.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's
I ask because I don't know, and then I look at things and it's like, does it make sense or not?
Here's what happens, Gary. Here's what happens. You have the legitimate, bona fide understanding of these herbs and spices and the compounds that constitute them. The chemistry of it all and how they work. And you have people devoted to that, like Cass Ingram and others. Then what happens is you have people coming along, companies that pick up on that, and they just pick the surface. And they grab the marketing, what would be good marketing points to sell product. And that's the only understanding they have. That's it. Other than that, not much more. And the concepts get diluted, polluted, contaminated, misrepresented, and you don't know what to believe anymore. That's what happens. And you create a mess. So you got to not clear all that away, all that brush away, so you can get to the truth with a small t. Try to get to the truth of it and have, what does echinacea do? What does cinnamon do? What do these different herbs and spices do? When you have Roy Upton come on from Source Naturals, talking about, he's an herbalist. He went to China. He studied in China. He's got decades of training. When he's talking, I listen carefully when he's on the show, man. I'm paying attention. Those people such as he and Cass and others that we have come on here are legitimate. They're legitimate. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. And I know what they know they're talking about because of my own training. And they provide a service to people for this show. This platform, that's why I want it to be bigger, because to have people be exposed to that kind of talent, that kind of insight, that kind of representation of what these things do, because they can make a difference in somebody's life. They can change the course of a disease literally overnight. And they can prevent disease, and they can do so much to help people. And that's why we're trying to get, that's why I spent that time with him today talking the way I did. Again, the show is about trying to educate and trying to empower people. It's not just a catchphrase, man. I mean it. When your health is on the line, some of you know that yourself right now as I speak. I know you know. You're looking for answers. And you need to have somebody that can tell you something that is going to be honest and right and correct. So if you decide to invoke that therapy, that you don't put yourself in jeopardy. I would never want to be responsible for that. So we're careful. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, where we seek to empower ourselves so we can take charge of our health.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
The LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. There's a Gallup survey out, Gallup study. They do good work as a survey, data-driven outfit. I had a colleague that worked for them at one point, and they're always, they get down. They do many things. They focus on many politics. They focus on medicine. They focus on a lot of things, education, and they're hired by governments and by organizations and whatever. And then they do their own research, independent of, I guess, anybody. And so I'm always looking to see when they come out with a new study, a new survey about a particular health issue. I'm always paying attention to that. They have one out now, brand new. It's about diabetes. And the article, fellow from Gallup, his name is Dan Witters. I'm giving him attribution for the report that you'll find online at Gallup. It's entitled, Diabetes Rates Rise in 18 States in Past Decade. Now, to the uninformed or people who don't, really don't know, don't care, that doesn't mean anything. To me, it means a great deal because it's an indication of the state of our health as a nation, as a nation, as a general population, but also as individuals. We are, and I've been telling you for a long time, that we are in the grips of this obesity epidemic. It has spawned a cascade of other comorbidities, diseases, and disorders. Diabetes, type 2 diabetes, is one of them. Obesity and diabetes go together in the same sentence nearly every time. They are not unusual partners. Apparently, and what can I tell you about this survey? The percentage of adults that Gallup reports diagnosed with diabetes at some point in their lives has risen in U.S. states in 18 of them in less than a decade. This is the Gallup Share Care Well-Being Index data from 2016-2017 versus 2008-2009. They tracked it. Diabetes rates did not decline in any of the 50 states over that period of time. Not one, there was no decline at all. In fact, there was an increase in 18 states. And when you look at the states in the South, Georgia and South Carolina, Tennessee, West Virginia, moving in the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, then going to Missouri, and then going back south, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, then going out toward the Midwest, Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, California, and Idaho. Gary's showing you the darkened states there are the ones that have had the increase in diabetes. If you look in the South, South Carolina, Georgia, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, West Virginia. It's not an accident. I'm surprised Mississippi and Alabama didn't make it, or Florida. In fact, I'm shocked. As a matter of fact, if you asked me, I would have included them. Among the 18 states with reported increases in diabetes rates, 5 experienced increases of at least 2 percentage points. West Virginia, Louisiana, I forgot Hawaii, Rhode Island, and South Carolina. The remaining states with statistically significant increases were Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Missouri, New Mexico, Ohio, Tennessee, and Texas. Nationwide, the diabetes rate rose 11.5%. 11.5% in 2016, 2017. That's incredible. Up 0.7 percentage points compared with the 10.8% measured in 2008, 2009. And representing a net increase of about 1.7 million adults in our country who report, this is not the unreported, God knows how many are unreported, being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes over that period of time. I mean, the metabolic dysfunction and is just remarkable, and it influences everything else in the body. And you have type 2 diabetes. It's not just that you have diabetes, but then you have to worry about heart disease and other comorbidities that go along with it that came from being obese or overweight. Diabetes is a diet and lifestyle disease, or as they call it, a lifestyle disease. It's primarily diet, but also other factors like exercise and whatnot. The data were collected as part of what, as I alluded to, it's called the Gallup Share Care Wellbeing Index. And they interviewed these people. These were phone surveys, I presume. And one of the questions they asked them was, has a doctor or nurse ever told you that you have diabetes? That's a straightforward answer. Yes or no. The state-level data are based on over 709,000 daily surveys conducted nationally from January 2008 through December 2009. And over 337,000 surveys conducted nationally from January 2016 to December 2017. These were large samples, random samples. Man, oh man. Come back, we'll tell you more.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
On YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Let's Talk Nutrition. Just to put a button on that story about diabetes in 18 states where it went up 10% over a year. Oh, man. It's type 2 diabetes is preventable, it's treatable, it's reversible. We talk a lot about it on the show. I won't get into it too much more today, but just to know that you can put it in check. Type 1 diabetes, not you can't reverse it. Right now, they haven't figured out how to rejuvenate those beta cells in the islets of Langerhans in your pancreas. But maybe someday they will, and that will be a blessing for those people. But it's controlled through diet and lifestyle, and stay tuned to LTN. We'll tell you more. So I have a question for you. Is granola a health food? Is it healthy? Should you eat it?
I think you're going to trick me.
You think I'm going to trick you, huh?
Yeah, because it's got nuts in it. So nuts are healthy. They got omega-3s, right?
So far, so good. Go ahead.
It's got oatmeal in it, which is fiber.
Oats. Yep.
Okay.
That's good. You're doing good.
It's got raisins in it sometimes, which is fiber.
No,
And vitamin C.
yeah. Okay.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Well, why would I pose the question? My posing the question would suggest what? That maybe it is and maybe it isn't. And
Okay.
it's just going to depend. And I thought we would just talk about it a little bit. This is one of those cases where something started out real good, and then others decided they were going to make a bunch of money and market some product called granola whatever and cash in. And then what happens is that the consumer comes up short. And it does, the good news, there's a lot of good news with respect to granola. You'll find, as Gary said, some very important nutrients in granola. Fiber, iron, certain fatty acids, if they put nuts in there. It's all good. And I want to give attribution to the story appeared in Time to Cassie Shortsleeve, is her name. And she makes some good points in the article. And there is no one, when you buy granola, you should know that it is one granola brand is not the same as another. There's not one granola. Like one Snickers. That's a bad example, but you get my point. When you buy a Snickers bar, it's a Snickers bar. Period. Done. Granola, not so much. And whether or not it's healthy, obviously now, is going to depend on the ingredients. And the ingredients vary from brand to brand. Athletes are very fond of granola because it provides a lot of energy. The granola can be carbohydrate rich. It can be, by definition, given what they're putting in it. But the foods that have the fiber constituents of granola, fiber, you don't have to worry about the fiber part. There's no calories there. Where do the calories come from? Not necessarily just from the carbohydrate food included, but from they make that granola sort of stick. You notice how it sticks together?
Yes.
Well, what are they using to do that? It ain't Elmer's glue. It's sugar, honey, or something. Whatever they're using. Well, I don't know what they're using. Could vary. That's why it sticks together.
That could have a serious effect on somebody that has diabetes.
Absolutely. So it's added sugar. That's the phrase. Added sugar. Then they jack it with fat. They'll put oil in it. Canola oil or some other kind of some form of oil. That's more calories.
So if you have high cholesterol,
they'll add saturated fat. Why do they do that? From the oil. The oil contains saturated because it tastes good and it feels good. It makes it feel better in the mouth, right? It's the feel. And we like fat. So you got added sugar, added fat. Now you're talking about granola that comes out of Frankenstein's nutritional lab. It's not granola anymore. It's a variation of granola. It's been altered to have added sugar, and they sometimes will put trans fats, believe it or not, in this so-called healthy food. We could go out and root around, and we'll go into some of these stores, and I'll bet you we can find granola with trans fat in it, which is deadly. I mean, you want to destroy your arteries? Just consume trans fat. So now you're consuming a product you think is healthy because it said granola on it. Not necessarily. And so much that is not only with granola, that's with other kinds of health foods, so-called health foods. Granola is considered a health food. Yogurt. Okay, fine. I don't eat it, but that's okay. What do they add to the yogurt now?
Fruit.
Fruit.
But it's not.
It's
almost like a jelly. It's not a real fruit.
Whatever it is, it's loaded with sugar. Because the yogurt, I guess, doesn't taste good enough. I don't know. So now you've altered that. You got added sugar. It's the added fat, and they add sodium to the granola. Why? Because we like the taste of salt. So now you have some product, yes, it has the name granola on it, but you need to walk away from it and read the ingredients. By definition, granola will be high in carbohydrate to start with. Now you've added all those other elements, the fat and the added fat and the added sugar. You're going to increase the calories. Now you've added the sodium, extra sodium, and now you have a mess. And you shouldn't eat it. That's my opinion. Eat the good brand. Find the good brands, and now they even have them organic granola. Now you're really in business. We'll come back. We'll wind it up.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages. Here's the LTN health question of the day. I was just reporting on a Gallup survey dealing with diabetes rates rising in the United States. Here's the question, plain and simple. In how many states did diabetes rise? And the increase has been quite remarkable. The diabetes rates rose from 11.5% in 2016, 2017, up 0.7 percentage points compared with 10.8 measured in 2008, 2009. So, it's gone up. It keeps going up. We have a net increase of about 1.7 million adults being diagnosed with diabetes over that period of time. So it's on the rise. Why? Because of, in large measure, it's correlated with obesity. So the question is, in how many states was there a rise in type 2 diabetes? 8, 18, or 28? And how many states was there a rise in type 2 diabetes? 8, 18, or 28? Here's the number to call. If you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. And then I want to wind up with a story about, you'll see.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
So for the longest time, it was often thought, women can get pregnant up to a certain age, and then after that, it becomes concerning for biological reasons. And that was a legitimate concern and belief. But it was also believed that with men, it doesn't apply so much, that they could father children at any age and everything is okay. Well, you know what? That's just not true. There's research in this arena, and there's a new study out about the association of parental age with perinatal outcomes between 2007 and 2016 in our country. It was a population-based cohort study. Perinatal means shortly before or after birth. Now, the age, and I want to give Khandwala and other investigators on the study attribution here. The age at which couples will have children in our country has been on the increase. And the number of first births to women older than 35 has also risen roughly, they report in this study, about 2% annually since the 1970s. That's 2% annually. And the percentage of all births in the United States to fathers aged more than 40 years of age has doubled. So a lot of older men, older in parentheses, are fathering children. Okay. Anything wrong with that? Not necessarily. The authors write, though the effects of advanced maternal age on perinatal outcomes have been extensively studied, research on the impact of older fathers on the health of offspring has been limited mostly to the risk of congenital disease, close quote. That's true what they said. Turns out, they say in the study, that the high number of male germ cell divisions in aging fathers has been proposed to increase the risk of autism, genetic abnormalities, psychiatric morbidity, and neoplasia in the offspring. But recent studies, they write, have also suggested a potential paternal effect on perinatal morbidity. In other words, right before being born and right after, you have the child will have issues, health issues. I won't get into the weeds on how this happens and modifications to histone and DNA methylation and the spermatozoa of older men. The point here of this study is, and I bring it to our attention because this myth about, older women shouldn't have babies and they should stop at a certain age, but women in their 40s now are having babies under careful supervision. But men, doesn't make any difference. They could be 50, 60, 70. That's just not true. The science doesn't support that point of view. And they, too, need to be carefully scrutinized and examined and carefully considered if the father is much older, deep into the life cycle, about the state of his health and so on, and matters related to being able to father a child. I saw that study, I thought, boy, that's interesting. And in the past, it's always been put on the woman that, she has to stop at a certain age. Well, maybe men do too. You have any reaction to that?
I do because I have a friend who's older and he's got 2 young kids, and they were twins.
Uh-huh.
And one of them had problems with, I wouldn't say osteoporosis, had a bone disease problem. Mm-hmm. So I think that's kind of interesting now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just wanted to put it out there. It's just a story. I don't have any agenda here. I don't have any. I just thought it was an interesting medical issue. We do talk about medical issues on the show,
Yes, a lot.
Let's go to Doylestown. Ellen, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Hi.
How are you? How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
So, how many states have increased in type 2 diabetes? In an alarming rate here. 8, 18, or 28?
18?
It was 8. Yes, it was 18 states. Type 2 diabetes is running in parallel with the obesity epidemic. And type 2 diabetes is a very preventable, treatable, reversible disease. Type 1 diabetes, not so much, because it's the pancreas can't produce the insulin. So the person has to have insulin shots or a pump all the time. Type 2 diabetes is a different condition with insulin. But congratulations, you won a $25 supplement gift card, Ellen.
Thank you.
How you doing? Good?
I'm good.
All right. Thank you for listening. We appreciate your listenership. Thank you for listening and watching the show. Everything is archived. Visit letstalknutrition.com. Go to YouTube. You'll find us there, too. Like the page. What do they need to do on YouTube?
Like and share it. And they subscribe to our YouTube page.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Like and share. Like and share. Everything is archived, or it's all there for the record. We're on the record.
54,000 views now.
Good. We're going to keep growing. Thanks to you. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. I'll see you tomorrow.